Hello beautiful people, my name is Tanya. Welcome to my channel. In this video I want to share with you all some thoughts on what my garden has taught me about life and just taught me some things, you know. If you're a plant parent, plant mom, plant parent, garden kind of person, you love gardening, you know what I'm about to get into. You know what I mean. The reason I want to share this topic is because truly I do believe that like gardening and just working with plants, working with herbs, working with mushrooms has really impacted my life because it's brought so much perspective and so much balance and so much, a lot of things. I wish I had the words for everything. But the first thing I want to say is that it has taught me how to ground with earth and stay balanced, and how we really need to be connected to Mama Earth, be connected to nature, be connected to that of which is natural, the natural earth and everything that comes from earth, straight out of Mama Earth. For those of you that are not aware, I am the owner of Straight Out of Mama Earth. It is a small business that I have with herbs and plants, and I love it. So that's also a major reason why I spend a lot of time in my garden. Actually, that business was inspired because of my garden, because I was working with so many herbs and roses and plants, and I was like, wow, I want to share this with other people. And it is really beautiful to be able to share that abundance that I grow myself with other people. Also, real quick, you might be watching this and say, why do I care what your garden has taught you? Like, that's irrelevant to my life. But let me tell you, this can be applied to real life. Like, the things that I have learned through just Mama Earth can be applied to make your life better, okay? So hear me out. So the number one thing is that you cannot grow in the same spot that you were planted. So a plant, in order for it to successfully, this doesn't apply to all plants though. Well, kind of. Okay, let's say you have a plant and you buy it at the store in a really small little pot, right? Eventually it's gonna grow. If you want to keep that plant, keep it healthy, you have to repot it into a bigger pot, or pot it into the ground where its roots can continue to grow and flourish, right? That same thing, if you apply it to life, I have found that it is so true. You cannot grow in the same spot that you are planted. And so maybe this is the same town you grew up in, or the same house, or the same little room, or maybe it's your job, or maybe it's a relationship that you're in, that you are growing and you start to outgrow the people and the places that are surrounding you. That means you have to move in order for your soul to feel fulfilled, so that you continue to grow. Number two is so important, so important. Number two is to tend to your own garden, which means take care of yourself mentally. Take care of yourself in every aspect, health-wise, spiritually, mindfully. Tend to your own garden. Really take care of your mind, because if your mind is not taken care of, if you allow exterior sources to affect your mind, to feed into you, you never take the time to pause and just be with yourself and see what you need, what your needs are, how you're actually feeling, what is going on internally, then it's going to be a disaster. And that's why we fall into these loops of depression or anxiety, or not being able to sleep, or this and this and this and that, right? We all do it. We all have. And so tend to your own garden. Take care of yourself. Obviously, a garden can't take care of itself. Although plants, nature does take care of itself in a way, you know? But like, you know what I mean? Like, someone has to water it, or nature rains on it, you know? Number three, remember, recognize that you are unique. You are you. You are beautiful just the way that you are. I saw this monk video the other day. Like, this monk posted a video and he said something so beautiful. He said how there's a desert, right? Imagine there's a desert in Nevada and there's a bunch of cactus thriving. You know, that's their environment, the environment of a cactus, like pure sun. And let's say a rose is planted in the middle of the desert, and the rose is going like, wow, look at those cactus, they're so strong, the way that they can put up with the sun, look at them grow, look at them thrive, why can't I be like that, why can't I be like that cactus? But recognize, first of all, that's not your environment, you know what I mean? So you are a rose and they are a cactus, or you are a cactus, you know? So like, embrace who you are, because there's just so many different species out there when it comes to nature, for relating to that. But us as individuals, as human beings, we are so unique. Like, there's not another you, which is pretty crazy. Number 4 is be prepared for different seasons of your life and recognize that it's not going to last forever. So I feel like we go through like certain phases in our life, like that are there to teach us, you know, really hard lessons, or maybe lessons of all sort. You know, we go through phases in life, and that in nature is like seasons. For example, roses have to be taken care of, and you have to prepare them for winter so that they survive, so that they thrive come the next season, right? They might not be able to do that by themselves. You might have to do that as a gardener. Or same with herbs or different plants that just don't thrive in certain seasons of the year. It's the same thing with you, you know, like, just recognize that season's not going to last forever, but it's there to serve its purpose. So prepare yourself for the seasons to come. That can literally be applied, like, quite literally. Like, let's say that you know that you get really sad, or you tend to just stay home more when it's winter, and you just don't like when there's no sun or the rain, then you can prepare for that when the season's coming. I don't know how, but whatever way you find, whatever works for you, okay? My other tip is that your environment is everything. Your environment is everything. Your environment will either allow you to thrive and grow, or it's really going to bring you down and it's going to kill you internally. And sometimes this is obvious, but it's not so obvious when we apply it to human life, because sometimes we're like, dang, why do I always feel so sad or depressed or anxious or this and this and this and that, not realizing that maybe it's the energy in your environment. Maybe it's your dirty house, or maybe it's just the environment that you're in, you know? Maybe you don't thrive in the town that you grew up in. Maybe you're meant to live in the tropics, do you know what I mean? So your environment truly is everything, and you can apply this to different things, such as a relationship or a job that you're in that doesn't really fulfill your soul. And when it comes to plants, this is pretty obvious, especially houseplants. Like, certain houseplants need indirect sunlight or direct sunlight, or less water, more water, or they can't stand being in a dirty house. Same with plants outside, you know, like, they recognize that their environment is everything. And then if they're not taken care of, if they don't receive the environment that they need, they will literally shut down and they will die. And you don't want to die internally, you know, because that happens to us all the time. We don't even recognize that inside we are actually dying. Our soul is like cringing because we're not where we desire to truly be at. The last major thing that I want to share that my beautiful garden and plants have taught me is that if you never plant the seed, nothing will grow. But even if you plant the seed, if you don't tend to it, if you don't water it, if you don't nurture it, then it's still not gonna grow. You know what I mean? This is so important, because there's so many people out there who are like, oh, I want to start that business, or maybe starting that one business is your dream, it's your goal, and all you do is talk about it, talk about your ideas, but you never actually execute. If you never execute anything, then you have not planted the seed, right? But then if you plant the seed, let's say you start the business, but then you fall off of all the little important things that makes up a business, this is just an example, then it's not going to continue, or it's not going to thrive, it's not going to be successful, it's not going to bring you sales. Do you know what I mean? So apply this to anything. If you want to be healthy in life and you never plant that seed of like, okay, I'll make a schedule to go to the gym, or I'll make a schedule or meal prep to eat healthier, you never plant that seed, nothing is gonna happen. Nothing is gonna happen. And like, I see this way too often. I do it myself sometimes. I try not to. It's like, stop talking and do more. I don't mean overwork yourself. I mean like less talking, more action on your ideas, on your beautiful ideas, you know? And so plant the seed or nothing will ever happen, okay? That's really all I wanted to share about what my garden has taught me. I know it's kind of cheesy, but honestly, sometimes we need to hear these things, and it's not everything that I've learned, honestly. Like I said at the beginning, just grounding, that in itself is a huge, beautiful thing that I get to experience. And also recognize that you are special, you know, and that you're really powerful. Because if you think about an herb, like a single herb, let's talk about like rosemary. Rosemary has a lot of healing benefits and so many properties to it, and it's crazy. It's like, wow, it's just rosemary, right? But it's like same with you. Like there's so much power in you, and you just gotta embrace who you are and what you came to offer to this world. So let me know below what your garden or your plants or your favorite tree has taught you. I don't know what nature has taught you, and how you have applied that to your life. Because it's one thing where it's like, okay, it has taught me this, but if you don't apply it to your life, it's like, did it actually teach you that? I hope this video wasn't too cheesy. Like I said, make sure to connect below if you're not subscribed. Subscribe, you know, so you could continue to receive these beautiful messages and energy from me, from my heart to yours. I hope that you're feeling beautiful and amazing. Don't forget to tend to your own garden. Thank you for watching.